Miguel Iterati back here at the IBOP Vaults, and we're going to hit you with an MMA video blog. We got some fresh odds up for Saturday, the 23rd of May here. The books are putting up lines for Poland's KSW 31 event. 6 fights have popped up at the books for a 9-fight event, so it's getting a lot of attention from the bookmakers. Some good talent on there, and it's interesting. The UFC just recently did their show in Poland. KSW has been around for a long time. KSW has great production value and a lot of hometown support there. So it'll be interesting to see if KSW allows their talent to go to UFC, or if they kind of try to lock up some of the better local talent. Right now, they've got the best talent, going in Eastern Europe. They pull from Croatia and from Russia and from their neighbors and stuff, and it's one of the better shows out there. Anyway, they got 2 title matches as the main events here. The middleweight fight has Mikhail Materla at plus 110. Mikhail is the champion, actually. And they fight their title fights at 3 rounds. And he's facing Thomas Drawl, a UFC veteran, who's at minus 130. So Drawl coming in with his international experience. Materla, most of his records built up in Poland. We'll see. Real close line there. Drawl minus 130. Materla plus 110. The heavyweight belt's also on the line. Now, this one's a little bit more of a crush match. You got the champion, Carl Bedorf, rather. He's at minus 600, and he's facing Australia's Peter Graham. Peter Graham's a big slugger, big puncher, not a lot of ground game. He's not really that aggressive and stuff. He's sitting back looking for a big punch, and I think Bedorf's going to be a lot more aggressive than him, possibly even get him to the ground and get him out early. You got Graham paying back at plus 400. The real main event out in Poland, though, is always Mariusz Pudzianowski, the world's former strongest man. He's at minus 190, and he's facing veteran Holz Gracie. Holz Gracie basically brings the family name. He's got a decent 8-3 MMA record, but he's fought very sporadically in the last few years. And I look for him to be out-physicaled in this match. Pudzianowski, brings that physicality, that strength and aggressiveness and stuff, and I look for that to win out the day there. The rest of the cards rounded out. They've got interesting matches. Veteran Jay Silva is facing Aziz Karoglu. Karoglu's been off for a little while as well. He hasn't fought. He's fought once in the last 5 or 6 years. So Jay Silva's at minus 160 there. Silva he's coming off a trilogy with Materla, the middleweight champion. So he's been fighting out in Poland, and at least he's got a gig. At light heavyweight, the card goes on with Karol Selinsky, minus 135, facing Thomas Narkin at minus 105, a real close fight. And then the second fight at light heavyweight has Goran Reljic at plus 150 to former Bellator champion Attila Vey. I wonder what the story is with Attila Vey. He went 5-1 with Bellator, and as soon as he lost the belt, they didn't bring him back. They just released him and let him go. Maybe he's a difficult person to deal with, but in terms of the ring, he's 29, 5-1, and he was 5-1 in Bellator. So it's interesting to see. I think that the KSW has added a pretty talented fighter there in Attila Vey if they are able to retain him. Anyway, those are the odds for Poland. It starts at 2 p.m. If you're talking about North American time. So check your local listings and check it out. It's Saturday night, May 23rd, and we will talk to you after the fights.